Imagine waking up, but you're not you. Maybe you're the opposite gender, or maybe you're your worst enemy. Today, we're ranking the top 10 body swap anime where switching lives leads to chaos, romance, and some serious identity crises. And trust me, number 1 isn't just a swap, it's a masterpiece. What happens when the laziest samurai in Edo wakes up as the most uptight vice commander in the Shinsengumi? Absolute chaos. In the Soul Switch arc, Gintoki and Hijikata swap bodies, and it's pure comedic gold from start to finish. Watching Gintoki trapped in Hijikata's strict rule-following life is hilarious, but seeing Hijikata stuck in Gintoki's carefree, sugar-addicted body, that's a disaster on a whole new level. Gintoki starts butchering Shinsengumi discipline like it's a side quest. Meanwhile, Hijikata tries to maintain order in Yorozuya and slowly loses his sanity. The best part, it's not just surface-level jokes. The arc fully commits. Mannerisms, speech patterns, even subtle personality clashes are perfectly mirrored. It feels like they truly swapped souls. And because it's Gintama, the comedy escalates from awkward misunderstandings to full-blown absurdity in minutes. Body swap arcs are usually predictable. This one, legendary. You know a body swap episode is about to go crazy when everyone switches bodies. Not just two characters, not just rivals, literally everyone. In Fairy Tail's Changeling episode, one spell goes wrong, and suddenly the entire guild is trapped in the wrong bodies. Natsu, Lucy, Gray, Urza, nobody is safe. And the chaos? Immediate. Natsu trying to function with someone else's magic? A disaster. Gray stuck in a body that can't casually strip every 5 seconds? Identity crisis. And Urza, let's just say the intimidation factor hits very differently depending on who's inside. What makes this episode so fun is how fast it moves. The jokes stack on top of each other without slowing down. Every new pairing creates a new problem. It's loud, it's ridiculous, it's classic Fairy Tail energy. Sometimes body swap arcs are about emotional depth. This one, pure, unapologetic, guild-wide chaos. Now this is where body swapping becomes the entire premise. In Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches, a simple kiss isn't just romantic, it's supernatural. One accidental smooch and boom, Yamada and Shiraishi switch bodies. And unlike most shows where it's just a one-episode gag, this is the main mechanic. Every swap creates awkward situations, secret discoveries, and some surprisingly heartfelt moments. Yamada suddenly experiences life as the perfect honor student. Shiraishi gets a front row seat to Yamada's delinquent chaos. But here's the twist. The body swapping isn't random. It's tied to witches, hidden powers, and a growing mystery inside the school. So while you're laughing at the misunderstandings and romantic tension, the plot is quietly building something bigger. It's funny, it's sweet, it's chaotic in the best rom-com way. And honestly, few anime use body swapping as cleverly or as consistently as this one. Now here's a twist. What if it's not a body swap, but two souls forced to share one body? In Birdy the Mighty, Decode, high schooler Tsutomu is accidentally killed during an alien chase. The solution? His consciousness gets placed inside Birdy's body, an intergalactic agent hunting criminals on Earth. So instead of switching back and forth, they coexist. One body, two minds, zero privacy. Imagine trying to live a normal teenage life while also fighting alien fugitives at superhuman speed. Birdy handles the combat. Tsutomu reacts to the chaos, and their inner conversations, surprisingly grounded and emotional. This isn't played for pure comedy. It's about identity, responsibility, and what it means to share control. Most body swap anime go for laughs or romance. This one, high-stakes sci-fi with a psychological edge. Now we're talking classic. Before body swap became a rom-com trope, before it became a comedy arc, there was Captain Ginyu. On planet Namek, one of the most iconic moments in anime history, Ginyu shouts, "Change, now!" and suddenly he's inside Goku's body. This wasn't played for laughs. This was terrifying. Imagine the strongest hero in the series, suddenly powerless in someone else's broken body, and the villain, now wielding Goku's strength badly. That's what makes this arc so good. Ginyu doesn't fully understand how to control Goku's power. The movements feel off. The energy control is sloppy. It's subtle but brilliant. And watching Goku struggle in Ginyu's weakened body, pure tension. For many fans, this was their first ever body swap in anime. And honestly, it still hits. The OG body swap battle. Now this one flips the formula completely. In Charlotte, Yu Otosaka doesn't permanently swap bodies. He possesses people for 5 seconds. That's it. At first, he uses it for petty advantages, cheating on tests, manipulating situations, living an easy life. But the ability comes with a catch. When he jumps into someone else's body, his real body collapses, completely vulnerable. And that 5-second limit, it turns every use into a calculated risk. This isn't random chaos, it's tactical. In fights, those 5 seconds can change everything. In emotional moments, they can reveal hidden truths. And as the story progresses, that seemingly small power becomes way more important than anyone expects. Most body swap anime focus on confusion. Charlotte turns it into strategy. Short time limit, high stakes, serious consequences. Now we shift from chaos to something much more personal. In the Mai and Nodoka arc, the body swap isn't a joke, it's pain. When Mai Sakurajima suddenly switches bodies with her younger half-sister Nodoka, it exposes something deeper than confusion. It reveals years of bottled-up jealousy. Nodoka has always lived in Mai's shadow. Same industry, same spotlight, but never the same recognition. And now, she's literally inside Mai's body, forced to experience the pressure, the expectations, the weight of being perfect. Meanwhile, Mai has to live as Nodoka and understand what it feels like to be overlooked. This arc hits because it's grounded. The body swap isn't about laughs, it's about insecurity, identity, and sibling rivalry. It's emotional, it's uncomfortable, and it feels painfully real. Sometimes the strongest body swap stories are the quietest ones. Now we're entering dangerous territory. Kokoro Connect takes the body swap trope and strips away the comedy. 5 close friends suddenly begin switching bodies at random. No warning, no control, and no way to stop it. At first, it's awkward. Then it becomes terrifying. Because when you're inside someone else's body, you see everything. Their texts, their family life, their hidden insecurities. Secrets don't stay hidden. Crushes get exposed. Trauma resurfaces. Trust starts to crack, and the scariest part, they still have to look each other in the eye afterward. This isn't about confusion. It's about vulnerability. What happens when your friends know the real you? Without filters, without walls? Kokoro Connect turns body swapping into a psychological pressure cooker, and it hurts in the best way. Now we get darker. Heavenly Delusion doesn't treat body swapping like a gimmick. It treats it like trauma. In this post-apocalyptic world, Kiruko is living in a body that wasn't originally theirs. The result of a desperate surgery, a survival decision, a past that refuses to stay buried. This isn't a temporary switch, it's permanent. And that changes everything. Identity becomes complicated, gender becomes complicated, memory becomes complicated. Every interaction carries emotional weight because there's history inside that body. History that doesn't fully belong to the person controlling it. And the show doesn't spoon-feed you answers. It lets the mystery unfold slowly, uncomfortably. Most body swap anime focus on the what if. Heavenly Delusion focuses on the what now. It's mature, it's unsettling, and it stays with you long after the episode ends. And at number 1, there was never really any debate. Your name is the undisputed king of body swap anime. 2 strangers, 2 different towns, 2 completely different lives, and suddenly they start waking up in each other's bodies. At first it's funny. Notes left on phones, rules written on skin, awkward attempts to imitate each other's daily routines. But then the story shifts. What begins as a quirky body swap romance transforms into something bigger. Fate, time, loss, and longing all colliding at once. Visually, absolutely breathtaking. Emotionally, devastating. The body swapping isn't just a plot device. It's the bridge that connects 2 souls across distance and across time. By the time everything comes together, you're not just watching a body swap story, you're watching destiny unfold. And honestly, nothing in this genre hits harder. And that's our top 10 body swap anime. From pure comedy chaos to psychological breakdowns to emotionally devastating masterpieces. But now I've got to ask you, did we get the order right? Is your name still untouchable? Did Kokoro Connect hit you harder? Or is there a hidden gem we didn't mention? Drop your rankings down in the comments. I read everything. And if you love anime deep dives, top 10s, and breakdowns with real pacing and energy, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next upload. Because the next list, it might just be your favorite genre. I'll see you in the next one.